Hi, and welcome to Perpetual Fitness Training. My name is Holly. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, you can see I have my serious workout hair up today. I didn't want any of it to be in the way. We have a very serious workout. This one's going to be an hour and a half. Ooh, long time, but I'm going to call it the turkey burner. So, day after Thanksgiving, we need to burn some extra calories, especially kind of during this time of year, at least for me. I tend to eat a lot more sweets, which is kind of my weakness. I love sweets. So I tend to eat a lot more during this time, and I need these kind of workouts, just intermittent throughout this holiday season. So I hope you join me today. It is a tough workout. I want you to keep that in mind. If you need to break this up and make it into smaller pieces, please feel free to do so. If you need to take extra breaks, I want you to pause it, and I want you to go ahead and take an extra break. Maybe you need more water. Again, pause it, go get the water. You have my permission to pause it anytime you need to. Just try to stay with it as long as you can. For the equipment, you're gonna need either a chair, a step, a stool, a bench, something to step up on. During some of the cardio, we're gonna step up onto that bench or stool. I'm gonna use my bench for that. Make sure it's secure against a wall if you're worried about it sliding away from you. We are gonna need a chair as well. So if you wanna use that chair to also step up on, if you have a nice sturdy chair, please feel free to use that. I personally don't have one that I feel comfortable stepping up on, so that's why I'm using the bench. We need a ball, so a 10-inch workout ball. If you don't have a 10-inch ball, don't worry about it. You can use a rolled up towel or nothing at all. We can modify around that. You need a variety of weights, although they need to be on the lighter side. We don't need anything real heavy. I have 2 bottles of water because I'm going to need it. I'm not going to pause this. I do the workout all the way through. So what you see is exactly what I'm doing. You'll have the luxury of pausing, but I'm not. I also want you to make sure that you have that nice loud music, whatever inspires you to move. Maybe you've downloaded a new playlist, something to help you through this workout. Please keep in mind, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's gonna be something that's in our head the whole time because this is tough. Now, for some people, this is a typical workout. There are many times when I do an hour and a half workout. So for you, this may be no big deal. But for the general public, an hour and a half is a long time. So make sure you have that equipment, you have that good attitude, you have plenty of time to do this without distraction. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get right into the warm up. So let's go ahead and just start marching in place. Our usual, all right? Tummy in nice and tight. I want you to lift up that chest, shoulders down. Take a nice big inhale. You can use those arms if you like. Exhale, coming back down. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time. Big inhale. And exhale. All right, let's bring those knees a little bit higher. Swing those arms a little bit more. Keep that tummy tight. I hope you have that music on. Breathe deep. Really just fill up that body with oxygen. All right, give me one more deep breath. Perfect, hold those legs steady. Let's go ahead and squat, squeeze up at the top. Now remember, we're keeping this light. We're keeping this easy, not too far down. Squeezing those glutes, pressing the hips forward as you come up, not pulling up through that knee. We're being gentle to our body, just warming up, getting things moving. Now we're going to do about a 5-minute warm-up. If you need longer, you can warm up before, a little bit before, or you can pause and warm up after. Maybe you're going to be real crazy and do some cardio right before this. That's good too. Squeeze, squeeze. Couple more. I want to make sure those hips are good and warmed up. One more. All right, now I want your hands on your hips. Just open up that knee and bring it back in. Same leg. This time we're warming up into that hip joint, right where that ball and socket are. Work within your range of motion. So if you feel any popping, cracking, creaking, or pain, I want you to avoid whatever move makes that happen. Give me one more. All right, let's switch to that other side. Lift that heart, belly's in nice and tight. You're thinking about that nice proud chest. That other leg is soft. We're not locking out any joints. Breathe. more open and closed. All right, butt kickers. Glutes to the heels. No, heels to the glutes. Bringing those heels up. Tummy in nice and tight, side to side. Maybe you start out a bit slower, and then as the quads start warming up, that knee starts warming up, then you can bring it in a little higher. Moving those arms will help get that heart rate up a bit and warm you up faster. Breathe. I can't say that enough, especially during this workout. You need to breathe deeply. Bring that oxygen in. 3, 2, one more on each side. Perfect. Arms out into the letter T. Straight leg, Frankenstein. Taking the foot toward the hand, keeping that chest up, those shoulder blades down. This is a dynamic workout. Excuse me, warm up for the hamstring. It might be one of those sessions where I just can't talk. Hopefully not, for your sake. Breathe. Couple more. One more on each side right here. Perfect. All right, we're going to lunge back. Just stretch that leg back. Stay back into that back leg, lifting that heart up. Moving those arms if you can. Again, just to keep that body warming up. Couple more. Let's do it right here. One, and then the other. All right, facing, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Going one direction, keeping that belly tight. And now let's move the other direction. Now take a nice big inhale, lift, inhale, exhale, tuck and round. Inhale, up, exhale, inhale, up, and exhale. All right, we are going to, let's go ahead and just do some jumping jacks. So you can keep those arms low. We have about 30 seconds left, so I was trying to think of something good. But jumping jacks will work. My mind's not working today. Now, if this is not enough for you, you want to go a little higher, take those arms up, all the way up. Listen to that body. Breathe. Almost there. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, shake it out. Now I want you to make sure that you're warm. You're kind of starting to sweat or feeling that first initial kind of phases of sweating. The body is warm. If it's not, please pause it, repeat the warm up, or go ahead and just do those jumping jacks for a little bit longer. All right, each move today is going to be 30 seconds. We're going to have 4 moves. We're going to go through them twice. There's not really a break. We're really flowing from one to the other. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. We're going to start by doing some legs. And this is really more like of a bar move, if you're familiar with bar. So we're going to use this chair. And it's just going to be there for us if we need it. You can have it in front. I prefer it on the side, so I'm just going to take it to the side. These are going to be split squats, and we're going to work in this position here. There will be an opportunity to bring our heel up. If you don't want to bring that heel up, you can leave it down, or you can place a weight underneath so that you can release and relax into that move, still being up on your toe. Up to you. All right, you do not need weights for this one. Still kind of in that warm-up phase. All right, one foot back. Leaning back, you're going to come down just when you feel it. Now I want you to pulse. And when you're pulsing, I want you to focus on the down. Push, 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 push. If you want a challenge, you can release the hands from the chair. You don't have to hold on to the chair. Up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. I like the other hand to be on my hip. Nice deep breaths. You're going to start feeling that calf because we're up on that back toe. All right, you're going to hold it right here. Come up on that front toe, shoulders relax, pulse right here. Again, focusing on the down. The lower you go, the more you'll feel it. So if you're up a little higher and you're not feeling it, drop it down as low as you can. Don't be afraid if those legs shake. That's good news. Stay up on that toe as much as you can, lifting through, leaning back a little bit so you're not leaning forward into that front leg. Lean back, lift your heart, shoulders down, tummy's tight. All right, full range of motion. So you're going to take it down and hold. So we're going to go all the way through this range of motion. We're going to come all the way up, keeping a slight bend to that front leg, low as you can. If you're still up on that front toe, if you can be, really drop that back knee as low as you can. Breathe through it. Leaning back, smile on your face. All right, we have about 5 seconds. Then we're going to hit the last move in this series, which is hold. 2 pulses at the bottom, 1 pulse up. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse, up. Remember, if that front leg is just too much, come on down to the heel. You don't have to be up on the toe. I do want you to drop that pulse as low as you can. Squeeze. Down, down. Pull up. Pull that belly in as well. When you come up, lift up high. Pulse, pulse, up. Okay, take it down and hold. Right here, we're holding for these 5 seconds. Plant that foot back to the pulse, focusing on the down. Oh yeah, you should be feeling that burn. It might hit into the quad, maybe into that calf, maybe into this front leg. Everyone will be different. Breathe. Stay with me. Break if you need it, but I want you to try to stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to hold it. We're going to lift that front foot, shoulders down, tummy tight. Pulse, 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 pulsing on the down. So remember, if it begins to be too much, you just release into it. Get back into it when you can. And always modify where you need to. If this front leg is bugging you, come on down to the heel. Stay up on that front toe as much as you can. Breathe. 5. Shoulders down. All right, we're gonna hold. So this one is that full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down. Here we go. All the way up. Try not to lean onto that chair. So I don't want you to take the weight to the side of that chair. I want you to try to lift. This is just for balance. Good, stay lifted through that front toe. If you can, heel up. Leaning back into that back leg. This is where I start to lean forward. Hold. I start to get real tired. I can feel everything shaking. All right, 2 pulse. Up. Pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse, up. This is the last one. Maintain that form. I want integrity in your form, or you need to take a break. There's nothing wrong with breaks. Form is what we want, not reps. Good form. Pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Give me one more. Take it up. Oh, shake it out. Man. All right. Quick drink there. So we're going to give our legs a break because we have to do that other side. We're going to move into our cardio. So if you want to move your chair off to the side. All right, we're going to be doing squat jumps, rocket jumps, rocket squat jumps, wide side squats, and then we're going to do touchdowns in that wide squat. So first one, squat jumps, feet hip width, tuck your tail and tummy tight, and squat as low as you can. Reach up on your toes. Maybe your calves have had it, right? That back calf, it might be screaming at you. If that's the case, keep those heels down. Fast as you can, right? This is meant to be cardio. Breathe through it. Gotta smile, yeah. All right, take it down and hold. So rocket squats is gonna be 3 counts down, 1 count up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1. So just like that jump squat, but slower. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So at the same time, we're getting legs in, right? This is just not weighted, but it's all legs. That's why that heart rate goes up. Lots of muscles in the legs, big muscles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take it down and hold. So now we're going to do wide squat, side to side. We're going to stay lifted on this one. Squat, squat, squat. Maybe you start slower. Maybe you can pick it up a little bit. Maybe you can add a jump. Jump is not low impact. Keep that in mind. So I can't do it for long. Breathe. All right, now we're gonna add a touchdown. So we're gonna hold in between these 5 seconds. Touchdown, low as you can, other side. So we're taking it deeper. Deeper is not here though. Deeper is here. In the heels. Keep those knees behind the toes. Stay safe. Those knees, they do so much every day. So take care of them. Okay, get ready for a hold. Hold. Let's go ahead and take those feet in a little bit, hip width apart. Up and down, reach up, squat. Breathe. Oh, you should definitely be warm, definitely sweating. If you're not, you can take it up a notch or 2. Maybe you're adding jumps here instead of just coming up to your toes. Holding the squat. Get ready for that next one. 3 counts down. Rocket squat. 1, 2, 3. Toes. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. Big breath. If you're dying, it's shallow. Shallow. Just a little bit. Till you can control that breath. Then get back into it as much as you can. Everyone's different. A lot of different levels doing these workouts. Hold. So you have to listen to your body. Wide squats. No touchdown on this one. Wide squat. So this one's up just a little bit higher. Maybe picking up that pace. Smile. It's going to be hard. You can do it. You can smile. You're doing your body good. Balancing out life. You have to balance it. Hold. All right, so now we're going to go lower. Maybe touchdown if you can. Don't worry if you can't. I'm tight. I can't do it yet. That's okay. I'm just going to go lower. I can tell I'm lower because I feel it in my legs. Breathe. Oh, I think I burned off a bite of pie so far. I got a ways to go. Stay with me, come on. We can do this. Take it up, shake it out. Very nice, grab some water if you need it. I'm one that's got to sip water throughout. Stay moving. Keep your head above your heart. All right, we got to do that other leg. Oops. Let me turn this way. So, I had the chair on the correct side. Okay, other leg back. Split squat. Take it down. Pulse, pulse. Focusing on the down. Leaning back. Tummy tight. Breathe. Control your breath. Do what you can. Don't worry if you're not at your lowest. Conserve energy. That's okay. Just give me the best you can give me today. We're going to take it down and hold. Hold right here. All right, we're going to come up on that front toe if you can. Lift, pulse, Focus on the down. You know it's going to be bad when you're 2 in and you're really starting to burn. Shoulders down, heart lifts. Not leaning on that chair. It's going to be tempting. Try not to. Hold. We got that full range of motion. All right, low as you can. Come on up. Try not to come up totally straight in that front leg. And of course, you don't want to lock the back either. Oh, my knees are making all kinds of noise today. Stay back. Breathe. Oh, sweat's coming already. All right, take it down. We're gonna hold right here. Next up are the 2 pulses. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse, rise. Lean back. Breathe with me, come on. We gotta get some of those extra calories off. We need to stay healthy, so if you're gonna splurge, you know you gotta take care of it the next day or soon after. Help to get rid of some of that extra calorie. Hold, that is in your body. Plant that heel. 2 pulse down, or actually this one is pulse, pulse, focusing on the down. Remember, if you need a break, take it, it's okay. Leaning back, low as you can be. So maybe now you've decided, okay, that was too low. I started too low. Come up a little higher and do it right here. Wherever you can is fine. And I'm gonna shake this one out. This is definitely my weaker side. All right, we're gonna take it down. Hold. Take the heel up. Pulse, pulse. Focusing on the down, push, push. Break anytime you need it. Nothing wrong with breaks. This is a tough workout. I've done this one a couple times. I've never gone through it without having to have a break, at least for most of these. But I like that. It's challenging to me, gives me something to work toward. It's not meant to bring you down or drop your spirits. It's meant to grow with you. Hold. So that no matter the level, it's always challenging. All right, up and down, full range of motion. Up on that front toe. And remember, if this is too much, we're going to drop that front heel. It does change the exercise, so if it's too much, try it. Drop that heel and see if that's better for you. Leaning back in that back leg. All right, we're gonna take it down and hold. Last one, this is the 2 pulse. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift. 30 seconds, that's all you gotta do. Pulse, pulse, lift. Maybe that hip is talking to you, right? That front leg, that hip is working. Maybe you feel that one. This is really all over leg. Pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse. One more. Oh, shake it out. Woo. Keep moving, head stays above your heart. Oh boy. All right, that heart rate should be up. Feeling good, right? Feeling that burn? Okay. Next up, we're gonna move into second position. Okay. So, chair again. So second position, we're gonna move into this V shape with our feet. If you can, I want you to come up on your toes and click your heels together. If that is too much for you, just coming into this open position, making a V with your feet is fine. All right, so we're gonna be working from here. Let's go ahead and get it started. First one, up on those toes if you can. We're just moving up and down. I wanna keep the heels together. Knees go out to the side like a plie. This is just basically A narrow plie. It does work different muscles, but think about opening the knees to the side, not bringing those knees forward. You'll really feel the difference in the knees. You're up tall, shoulders down. Tailbone is tucked at the top, squeezing those thighs together. 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're gonna take it down, we're gonna hold. So this one's gonna be a 2 count down, 2 count up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. So just slow up and down. Knees out to the side. Keeping those heels together. Now you can do this workout without the shoes on. I did that once and it just hurt my foot so bad. My foot hurt for about 2 weeks. So from then on, I do it with shoes on, but you can do it without. I have orthotics, so I think that was the biggest difference, is working out without my orthotics. Really bothered my foot. All right, we're gonna take it down, we're gonna hold. All right, knees open, pulse, 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 pulse. Woo. Focus on the pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Shoulders down, heels together. My form was horrible. Stay up tall. Well, that's a good point. Check your form. You just never know when something's gonna go off. That feels totally different now. Shaky in the legs. All right, now you know it's a hold. Ooh, hold, hold, hold. We're gonna hold and tuck those hips. Pelvis tuck, here we go. Tuck, release, tuck, release. Remember, up higher is easier. Down lower is more of a challenge. So if you're not feeling the shake in the legs, drop it down. Tuck, release, tuck, release. Up tall. Space between your chin and chest. Tuck. You're gonna feel it in the abs. We're gonna feel it deep in that hip. Hold. Come down a little lower if you can. Remember, you can do this with the heels down, okay? So let's go ahead and go up and down. Knees open. We're starting over again. All right, that was our 4. And when you take those heels down, you really notice a change, right? It doesn't get as deep into the quads. But if that's what you need, that's what you do. Squeeze up at the top. Really pull those thighs together. It's easier to do if your heels are up. So if your heels are down, make sure you're really pulling those thighs together. Take it down and hold. Up tall, shoulders down. Breathe, come on. You got this. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is a good workout to do every once in a while, just to see how you're progressing. It's always good to make notes after workouts, how much you lifted, if you were able to complete the whole workout, how you felt, things that were sore the next day, so that when you do the workout again, you know the areas you've improved in. Take it down and hold. And you know if you need to take it up a level next time. Little pulses, pulse, pulse, pulse. So remember, maybe this is too much. Take it down, V, knees open, pulsing here. This is fine. You're still gonna feel it. If your heels are down, you know, you're feeling it. Pulse, pulse. So remember, you can be up a little higher, pulsing here, just feel the burn. Just feel it. If it's easy, take it down. Don't worry if those legs shake, take it down and hold. All right, there's gonna be hold with those hip tucks. Break if you need it. Take it down, tuck, release, tuck, release. My legs are shaking so bad. Tuck, release. I actually really love bar. It's a great low impact workout. It's so challenging. One of these days, I will be certified to teach bar, just not yet. Been too busy. And during COVID, of course, there haven't been any workshops. 3, 2, 1. Oh man, I almost didn't finish that one. Oh, shake it out. Okay. Here we go. For this next one, you can go ahead and use that chair again. This is going to be a wide plie version. You can have it in front, behind, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of push it off to the side so that you can see me. I probably won't use it the whole time, but I do want to hear just in case. So wide position, toes open. You're just gonna move up and down. Knees go toward the toes. Tuck your tailbone at the top. So down and up, down and up. So if you have a mirror or a friend, check your knees. Check that your knees are going open. The number one mistake I see is a lot of this. They bring their knees forward. It needs to be open. You really need to feel the stretch as you come to the bottom of this move. Up and down. All right, we're gonna take it down. We're gonna hold, right? Next up, pulse, right here, pulse. And again, you're gonna focus on the pull up, pull up, pull up, because I want you to think about bringing those thighs together. Shoulders down, tummy tight. If it makes those hip cramps, just take a little break. Maybe come in more narrow on the feet. Little tiny move, a little pulse. The lower you are, the harder. Again, anytime with that move. But you have to be able to complete it, so don't go too low. Take it down and hold. Okay, we're gonna take those heels up this time, and we're gonna do that same pulse. Focus on the pull up, pull up, pull up. Woo! This is when I need the chair. Breathe, breathe. All right, so you're working through those calves, inner thighs, hips, quads, a little bit in the hammies. This move really shapes up those legs. 5. All right, heels down. Take it as low as you can. Open up those knees, tuck that tailbone, sink. Now I want you to do a hip tuck, release. Hip tuck, release. Now you also have the choice of coming up onto those toes. It will change that hip tuck. It hits deeper. Works a little bit more to open up through that hip joint. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Just tuck that tailbone, push it back. Tuck it, press it back. All right, take those heels down, hold. Knees are open, don't let them collapse. Open, push them back, up and down. Breathe. Keep that head and chest up. You should definitely not be bringing that chest down on a plie. And just open up as much as you can, keeping that balance. Check in with those knees consistently. Making sure they're going towards your toes. Knee and ankle stay stacked as you squat down. If they go over your toes, you need to widen that stance. Take it down and hold. All right, pulses, knees pressed open, low pulse. Pulling up, 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 right? You're thinking about pulling those hips or those inner thighs together. Pull, pull, pull. Breathe through it. Taking breaks where you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Lean back. Try not to lean on that chair. Heels up. Here we go. Pulse. Pulling up. Up, 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 up. Give me what you can. Take a break when you need it. Just drop those heels, take a little break, and come back in it when you're ready. Keep that tailbone tucked under. Belly is tight. Think about squeezing those glutes together. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Take those heels down. All right, we're going to start by doing hip tucks with the heels down. Tuck, press back. Tuck, press back. You want to get a little deeper, maybe work a little bit into that balance, up on your toes. Tuck, release. Tuck, release. Tuck. 10 seconds. Heart lifts. 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, let's go ahead and move that chair off to the side. We're going to move right into cardio, so grab a drink if you need it. Pass my towel. Little mop off. All right, here we go. We're going to start with some sumos, bringing the knees up. So More in that inner thigh. Knees open, knee up. Knees open, bring it up. And you're bringing the knee up to the elbow. Good, nice and wide. Toes are open. It's not a plie, it's really more of a horse pose or sumo. Just open, not to the side. Low as you can go. Knee up. Knee up. All right, shake it out. Now we're gonna do a touchdown and reach. Same position. Touchdown, reach up. Touchdown, reach up. If you feel like it, toes. Think if you can handle it. Breathe. Flat back. More open now. So I'm able to touch the floor finally. It took a while. Reach, touch, reach, touch, reach. Okay, shake that one out. Lunge back, bringing that knee up. Lunge back, knee up. So you can start slow, and then once you get it, maybe take it a little faster. Almost fell. Shoulders down, belly tight. Knee and ankle stay stacked. This leg does not come up straight, keep it bent. Bring that knee up like you're trying to knee somebody. Shake it out. Other side. Here we go. Knee down. Try to drop that knee. Big, long step back. I forgot to put my shoe lock on my shoe, so it's trying to come off my heel there. Knee up. Are your abs tight, right? You're using those abs to pull that knee up. Maybe both arms, maybe one at a time. Up to you. Back to that first one. Sumo. You see me stop a little early. Here we go. Get that heart rate up. Bring the knee up to the elbow. Do not drop that upper body. We're keeping it lifted, proud. Stay back in the heels. All right, next up. Touchdown. And then up if you want to, on your toes. Up to you. Maybe you don't want the arms, but you come up on the toes. Sit back in those heels, squat. We're gonna have some nice legs after this workout. A lot of legs today. Shake it out. Right lunge back, bringing that knee up. Big step. Breathe for me, come on. Smile. Don't lose that smile. Keep breathing, come on, belly tight. Push, push, push. Good. I'm moving my mat here. Other side, here we go. Big step back, knee and ankle stacked. Knee up. Jogging those arms. Belly tight, come on. You can do this. Yes, you can, come on. Excellent. Okay, had a better heart. Next up, we're gonna do this front raise. So, lightweight. And I do say lightweight because it's a lot of little movements. So first, we're just gonna warm it up. Arms up and down. If you wanna think about it, thumbs are up, fingers are pointing down, tailbone is tucked, I have soft knees, my abs are tight, my heart is lifted. When you lift those arms, those shoulders, they stay down. So they're not coming up into your ear. You're making lots of room in that shoulder joint. If you can, hold it up. All right, we're gonna cross right here. Tuck your thumbs so you don't hit them. All right, here it goes. One over the other, one over the other. I'm gonna turn a little bit more. The arms are still staying parallel to the floor. So what that means is I don't want you to do it down here. Arms are parallel, you're up here. Shoulders relax, easy grip. No death grip, there's nothing to be scared of. Shoulders relaxed. Maybe you slow it down. Maybe you're at the beat of your music. Just do your own thing. Soft knees. Hold. All right, if you need to, take the break down. We're gonna do 2 crosses and a pulse with the elbow. Cross, cross, pulse. Cross, cross, pulse. Cross, cross, pulse. Maybe you're really feeling it now, and you don't even need those little weights you have. You can do this without weight. Working on the endurance muscle. Making long, lean muscles. Beautiful muscles. All right, if you need the break, I do. Can't hold it up. Rest. Now what we're doing, elbow pulse. Drop those pinkies. Shoulders down. Keep that breath steady and control always. Shoulders down. You can do it. Stay with the burn. Chase it. Don't be afraid of it. Loosen that grip. Working through those shoulders. Can you feel them? Ooh. 2, 1. All right, take a little break if you need it, or hold them up. All right, thumbs up, front raise. Shoulders down. No higher than eye level. Right, just right out of that shoulder joint. Up and down, nice and smooth. So this run should be harder, this first one already. Maybe on this run, you're gonna need to either take more breaks, maybe you'll need to drop the weight. Just don't give up. Never give up, keep fighting. Soft knees, tailbones tucked, abs are tight. So hold it if you can. Oh. All right, tuck those thumbs, cross, cross, cross. Shoulders down, easy grip. Breathe through it. Break as you need to. Breathe. This is the endurance part, if you can't tell. Almost there, 3. Break if you need it. All right, now we have 2 cross with that elbow pulse. Cross, cross, elbow pulse. And you just saw right there why you tuck your thumbs. If my thumb would have been out, I would have smacked that weight right into my thumb. Pulse, little pulse. Cross, cross, little pulse. And get back in it when you can. Good. Little breaks, sometimes they make you stronger. You can get right back into it. Otherwise, your form would go, and that's no good. All right, ready? Elbow pulses. Easy grip. Here's where the shoulders start to come up. Here's where you start really gripping into that weight. So take those shoulders down. Release that grip. Easy, easy. 15 seconds. Take as many breaks as you need. Little breaks though. Get right back into it. It's just a little pause. A little pause so that you can get back in good form and finish it out. Excellent. All right. Water if you need it. Quick mop off. Moving into the next. All right. We're still working the shoulders, but we're going to move into the side, the delt, the side delt. Side, slowly down. Easy grip, soft knees, tailbone tuck. So it's the same lower body form. but instead of forward, we're going out to the side. Don't be afraid to drop the weights. It doesn't mean you failed. Not at all. It's just a place to get stronger, to show your body where it needs to strengthen up. You can hold it out if you need to, or release it down. I think for this next one, I'm going to release. So circle, circle. Actually, we're just going front, sorry. Front circle, I was reading the wrong spot. There's another place where we alternate circles. Shoulders down, shoulders down. Keep them kind of medium, not tiny. I don't want them really big. These are medium circles. Heart lifts, shoulders down, soft knees, shoulders down. Relax. I said that twice because that's the first place that tension goes. Now we're going back. Back circle, back circle. Maybe you have weights, maybe you don't. I don't need weights today. And I'm going to use those little 5 seconds in between moves as a break, but you are free to hold those arms out into that letter T and work deeper into that muscle. I'm not there yet. I don't get to do a lot of endurance work. So I am not prepared. Shake it out. All right, now we're gonna take it out. Now we're gonna go pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb. So palm back, palm forward, palm back, palm forward. Shoulder blades down, lift your heart, space between your chin and chest. It's easy to lose your form here because this is burning so much. Your traps, the back, try to help you out, but that's not what we want. We want those shoulders to get strong. So push those shoulder blades down. Make the shoulder do all the work. Little break. Grab the weights if you need it. We're gonna go back to the side lateral. Soft knees, tuck your tailbone. Here we go. You got this. Come on. Smile. You're getting stronger. Every time you lift those arms, you're getting stronger. Doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen little by little, day by day. Exhale, lift, bring it back. Lift, bring it back. In control. Now we're doing those front circles. Weights if you like. Arms can be held out to the side as well. All right, let's go ahead and move one direction. We're gonna go both directions, so it doesn't really matter if you're going forward or back. With the heart. Breathe. This is where you sing to that music and just lose yourself, trying to focus on the music, not on the burn. 10 seconds. Breathe. Shoulders, keep them relaxed. Tummy tight, tailbone tucked. Now we're going to do some shoulders back, or some rolls back, circles. Circles back. Oh, people. Breathe. Definitely getting tired by now. That's good. That's good. Showing my body where I need to be stronger. 4, 3. Take it down. All right, we got that thumb, pinky. All right, those muscles should be burning. Thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky. So again, you can do all this with weights. I definitely don't need them. I'm definitely feeling it. No problem. Those arms are shaking. I try to take those breaks before I lose my form so that I can come back good form and push out a few more reps. 5, 4, and woo! All right, weights off to the side. All right, grab a little drink if you can. We're going back to, what are we going back to? Ooh, cardio. All right, we're going to start off with some modified burpees. You got this. Come on. Coming down, step or jump. Coming back up. Stepping with the opposite foot, if you can remember, or jumping both feet. And it just depends on how you're feeling today. My knees are feeling good, so I'm going to go ahead and jump. But if that bothers anything of yours, step instead. All right, next up, we're going to do plank jacks. Come on back. So one step at a time, not letting those hips come up. Keep those hips down, we're working the core too, or both at the same time. Now you did just work those shoulders, and shoulders are worked here as well. So modify if you need to, but think about it, this is meant to be cardio. Gaze down at those hands. Little tiny break, catch your breath. Squat thrust. All right, so from here, step or jump, halfway up. So it's basically a half burpee. Stepping instead, if you need to, fast as you can. Trying to change the foot that leads. 10 seconds. Good. Oh, shake it out. All right, modified star jumps. Squat, up. Breathe through it. Maybe we're here. "15 seconds. Ugh. Lost my breath there for a minute. 5. Shake it out. Come on, burpees. You got this. Yes, you can. Keep those hips low. 15. Abs in. 5. Plank jacks. Here we go. Step or jump or a combo. Maybe do a couple jump and a couple step. Or maybe we take a break, especially if those shoulders are burning. Breathe, gaze at those hands, not your feet. Breathe, breathe. Here we go, squat thrust. Step or jump. Or, again, maybe a combo. Heart rate should be really high. 10 seconds. I want you really working for that breath. Breathe in deep. Take it up. Make sure you're not nauseous or dizzy. If you are, you need a break. Slow it down. If you need to. If you're not breathing heavy, squat deeper, move faster. 20 seconds. Last one. 10. 5. Break. Head above your heart, don't stop moving. Our heart's up. All right. Back with that chair. Now, you can also use a wall. If you don't have a chair, that's fine. This is where we're going to use our little ball. So you're just going to place it back behind the knee, squeezing
the calf and the thigh together, flexing your foot, pushing with your heel. We're gonna work on the glute and the hamstring. All right, put it in one leg. Doesn't matter which one, we're doing both. Leaning down, and all you're gonna do is go up and down. Now this other leg, so I'm working on my left. My right knee is slightly bent. So your stabilizer is slightly bent. Tummy's tight. I want you to gently put pressure on the hands. You're not just dying over that chair. Belly tight, stay lifted through that upper body. Breathe. We're bringing that heart rate down. This is an active recovery. You're gonna take it up and hold it. So next up, we're gonna pulse, and I want you to think about pulsing with your heel. Pulse, pulse. Watch this back. You'll tend to drop your belly. Tuck your tailbone under a little bit. Keep that belly tight. Shoulders relaxed. You can come down to the forearms, but you're not sinking through the shoulders. Stay lifted. All right, if that hamstring starts to cramp, take a break. 10 seconds. All right, we're working deeper into the hamstring on this next one. Hold. Don't worry if that stabilizing hip is starting to burn. It's working. All right, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. So if you were starting to cramp or starting to feel a little cramp on that last one, this one will probably definitely cramp. Please listen to your body. You can do a straight leg lift instead without the ball. If you don't have a ball, you can use that rolled up towel. Pulse, 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 pulse. Hold it up if you can. All right, we're gonna cross over. So it's a little squat, crossing the knee to the outside of that stabilizing calf. Lifting up. So you're crossing, lift up. Cross, lift up. Belly's tight. It's a little half squat on that stabilizing leg. Breathe through it. Come on. 5 seconds. 4. All right, quick break. This is it. Really quick. Oh, shake it out. Get ready. Soft, stabilizing leg up and down. Belly's tight. Now don't get lazy with this lift. Push that leg back. Maybe now you need to change position a little bit. Or maybe that stabilizer is just too much and you need to just take it down for a second. Listen to your body. 5, 3, 2, 1. Maybe a little break. If not, a hold. I need a break. All right, we're gonna take it up. We're gonna pulse, pulse, lifting with the heel, or I should say pushing with the heel, but you're still squeezing that heel into the glute so that you're feeling this muscle right here. This is your hamstring. That's the muscle I want you feeling as well as the glute. You're getting that whole area. Shoulders down, heart lifts, tummy's tight. Don't worry if that knee starts to drop. You're lifting as high as you can, right? Hold or take a little break. Lift it up. All right, heel squeeze into the glute, working that hamstring. Shoulders down. Now remember, it might be super tired. Maybe you're starting to go, yeah, that feels like a cramp. Okay, stop. Take a break. Straighten out that leg. Remove the ball. Maybe get back into it if you can and want. Shoulders down. We have 5 seconds left. We're almost there. All right, next up is that crossover. Here we go. Crossover, lift. Crossover, lift. So as I said, I've done this routine a few times. And it's still very difficult for me, as you can tell. So I really hope you use this one to grow, to really judge how your strength and endurance has come along. And perfect, remove that ball. Moving right along. We are going to give that other side a break. And let's go ahead and do some cardio. And you are going to need your step. So let's go ahead and do right knee jab. Sorry about that. That was a quick transition. I forgot to tell you, my bench was a mess. So we're going to do step ups after we finish this other knee jab. And now this one is different from that lunge. It's much shorter and much faster. Belly is tight. And you're just thinking about getting that knee up as high as you can. Give me some deep breathing. Okay, we're gonna switch to that other side. Then we're gonna go ahead and do a step up. Here we go. And the step up will be with one leg. The second round will be the other leg. Make sure that your thing you're stepping on is secure. It's not gonna slide around. You may feel that hip. All right, it was working. On that last move. After we finish this cardio, we're going back to that other side. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go up with the right leg. You can start anytime. Maybe you start slow, then maybe you start to pick it up. Getting that heart rate elevated. We're taking these little pops of time and really trying to jack that heart rate up there. Keeping that metabolism lit and just burning tons of calories. Just what we all need. A little break if you need it. Right into that left side. Start when you can. Maybe start slow. But I want that heart rate to come up. Don't use this as a break. Good, keep it going. Good. Going back to that knee jab. Here we go. Both arms together or one at a time. Keep those other knees soft. See how it's never coming up straight? It's staying bent. 15 seconds. Belly pulled in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. Here we go. When you're ready, it's okay to start early. Smile. It's time. Remember why you're doing this. You need to be healthier. Get that body back in balance. Burn some stress. Ooh, this has been a stressful year. I've had to do lots of extra cardio and yoga this year. Keep my blood pressure under control. Good, all right. Stepping up. You can start whenever you're ready. Breathe, come on, belly tight. Deep breaths, in control. Tap, 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 tap. Little break. Take it to the next leg when you're ready. This is the last one. Then we're going to go back to that ball and chair and work some more on that glute and hamstring. Come on. Whew. Water if you need it. Whew. You smell that? That's fat burning. Too bad it stinks. Whew. Okay. Quick drink, quick interchange. Working that other side. Up tall. Lift and lower. Squeezing that ball. Flexing your foot. Pressing your heel toward the ceiling. Soften the other leg. Your heart rate should still be up, so you're still breathing heavy. Just breathe deep. Focus on the control. We're going to take it up. You're going to hold it if you can. Soften that stabilizer. Here we go. Pulse, pulse, leading with the heel. Remember, you can be down on the forearms. You can be up against that wall, but you're not sway back. Tummy's tight. Shoulders are relaxed. There's not a lot of weight in those hands. I'm not putting all my pressure into my hands. It's nice and soft. So if I had a hand slip, I wouldn't just go tumbling. Hold it up if you can. Now we're going to do those heel squeezes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Breathe. Breathe. Big, deep, cleansing breaths. Cleaning out those lungs. Shoulders relaxed. Working through that burn. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hold. Now we're going to do that crossover squat lift. All right, here we go. Crossover, squat, lift. Crossover, squat, lift. Belly is tight. Support that back. Let the glute do the work, right? Your back will be working. It is probably going to be fatigued after this. Squat. Stay in the heel on that squat. Knee behind the toe. I think my last one was a little lazy. My knee was forward. All right, break if you need it. I do. All right, when you're ready, up and down. Take your time. I want you to maintain that form. Speed is not your friend when you lift weights. Nice and slow. I always want to go up to those big bodybuilders that are out on the gym floor, you know, when they're just pushing through. And I just want to make them slow down and see if they can still lift that weight they're so proud of. Does that mean? Probably. Break if you need it. All right, lift it up, little pulse. Soften that stabilizing leg. We're not leaning on those hands. We're trying not to. I was. Definitely getting fatigued. Oh, man. Breathe through it. I think my leg is getting lower and lower and lower here. Relax. All right. Oh, we're on the heel squeeze. So that's what happens when I'm in pain. I just forget. All right, just stay with me. So you probably notice I'm a lot lower on this one. At least I feel that way than on the other. It's just this stabilizing hip. This left side, my left is my stabilizer. And it's just weaker than my right. So it's not even this leg that's given out. It's the stabilizing leg. That's all right. I'm just going to work through it. Do what I can. Right now I'm putting a lot of weight on my hands, so I got to try and not do that. Okay, so here we go. Crossover, lift. This is our last one. Try to stay lifted. I'm going to take the weight off my hands. Try not to cheat. Lift, drop, lift, drop. We get to work some chest next, so we're going to get off the legs for a little bit. All right. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shake it out. All right, you guys, we are doing awesome. We're just pushing through. Burning some serious calorie. So far, I'm already at 700. Woo! What a workout. All right, we're moving on to push-ups. So it's going to be traditional push-ups. It's going to be up and down, this forearm move that we have. It's going to be narrow push-ups and then moving push-ups. If push-ups on the floor just doesn't work for you, feel free to do them against a wall. The closer your feet, the easier. The further away, the harder. So if I go to a wall you can see me in. So it'll be like this. Okay. Feel free to do that instead if you cannot do them on the floor. You also have the option of doing a chest press. Alrighty, here we go. So first up are just good old-fashioned push-ups. Tummy's tight, elbows go slightly back. Dropping the chest, leading with the chest. So the first thing that should touch, especially for a woman, should be your chest. I want the belly pulled in nice and tight. You're not trying to get the tummy or the hips to touch. It's the chest. All right, take this time, little break. It's just little. All right, now we're gonna come down into plank on the forearms. I'm in modified. We're going to switch the arm that leads. So you're gonna take it down. I want you to come straight up. And when you place those hands underneath, you're trying to get the hand underneath the shoulder. This, of course, can be done in full. What I want you to notice is you see how the hips are really moving here. Okay, it's not what we want. We want those hips to be steady. We're working that core and the arms. Take a little break. So now we're moving to narrow push-ups, chaturanga push-ups, military push-ups. The elbows graze the ribs as you come down. You're keeping that narrow hand width. But again, leading with the heart. Now for most people, this range of motion is a lot less. You'll tend to be right here. That's okay. All right, these are also called tricep push-ups. This is where you're gonna feel it mostly. It's working many things, but tons of triceps, sitting back. So now we're moving into moving push-ups. Modified plank or full plank. You're gonna come to the side, push up. Your feet or your knees stay where they are. Cross over, come to that other side. You can come to the center and go wide. I cross this hand and move. Either way. Maybe that's getting your wrists coming up to the fist. Take a break. All right, we're going back to our regular push-ups. Full or modified, hands are wider. Leading with the heart. Make sure those wrists are underneath the shoulders. Up on the fists, or if it's getting your wrists, you can also use weights. And that will keep those wrists a little more stable for you. Tummy tight. Don't let those hips drift. All right, up and down. Forearms up to the hands. Leading with the other hand. Keeping those hips steady. Breathe, breathe. Oh, you should be feeling this for sure. Take a break. Next up, those narrow or military push-ups. So again, if it's getting too much, use the weights. If it's too much on the wrists, I have this wrist that likes to go numb on me a lot. It's been feeling pretty good lately, but I need to keep it feeling good. So I'm going to switch to this position. It also allows you to get a little deeper. If you can make it all the way to the floor, anyway. One more. All right, we have those moving push-ups. All right, belly tight. Don't let the hips come up. Either modified or full. Modified is plenty challenging enough for me. So I'm just going to stay with this modified. If all I'm doing are 3 sets of push-ups and my shoulder's feeling good, then I'll do full. But it's just a lot of pressure on my wrist, and I can really feel it through that shoulder that I hurt. So I tend to do modified. Oh, and take it back. That last one, I may look at that video and be like, oh, I should have just stopped. All right, when you take it up, I want you to roll your wrists. All right, we're gonna stay to the floor. We're gonna do some chest flies and some high-low flies. So I recommend 2 sets of weights. So on my chest flies, I'm gonna do 8s, and these are just gonna go side to side. On the ones that go over my head and down by my hips, I may have to drop to those 5s. So I'm gonna have those 5s nearby. So let's go ahead, lay down, face up, knees bent, low back into that mat. Take those arms above, open, inhale, exhale, slight bend to the elbow. And when you bring those hands together, I want you to think about making cleavage. Use the chest muscle. Don't think about lifting with the hands or the arms. The hands are relaxed. The arms are just weight. Think about using the chest muscle. Making cleavage. Little break. All right, we're gonna move on to a pulse. I think I'm gonna go lighter. I think I'll go lighter. Open wide and just little pulses. So you can stay with that heavier weight. I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to do the pulses the whole time. My chest is really tired from all those push-ups. Push that low back into the mat. Keep that tummy nice and tight, easy grip. Keep breathing. Remember, just do your best. And if you need a break, take it. You don't need my permission. Okay, we're gonna do a low fly. So the weights come down by the hips, palms up, and you're gonna come back into the center. Now, when you do this, it's imperative that your low back does not come off the mat. So a lot of people have to lighten the weight here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A little break. Now we're going to go overhead. Again, you may find you need a little bit lighter weight. Palms go up as you bring the weights toward the floor and come to the center. So I don't have as great range of motion with the heavier, so I'm going to go ahead and go lighter so that I can have better range of motion. Overhead, palms up, coming together in the center. Your arms form like a letter Y as you go overhead. Y'all, my legs are shaking so bad. It's like I'm cold and I'm shivering. That's how much my legs are just going crazy. Really getting those legs today. All right, back into that fly, chest fly out to the side. Big inhale. Exhale together, making cleavage. Control those weights as they come together. That forces you to slow down. And as we know, slow is better. Low back. Into the mat, belly tight. Use your breath. All right, now we're going to pulse. Open it wide. Pulse right here, just above the floor. Nice and easy, gazing up at the ceiling. Breathing through it. Maybe you really want to relax. You just throw a leg up. That actually made my legs stop jiggling. Woo. Oh, massive burn. Okay. Down by the hips. Palms up. Come up, knee in the center. And you want those weights as close to the floor as you can without lifting the shoulder blades or that low back. The belly has to stay tight. Take your time. Breathe. Now we're going to go overhead. I'm going to line up. We have some cardio next. Arms overhead, bring it together. I'm sure you feel that heart rate is down. I want to get that heart rate back up again. Low back stays down. Bring it, meet it above the heart. Breathe. One more. Oh, excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and move the weights out of the way so that we can get this cardio in. A little drink of water if you need it before we start. Fix my hair. I probably have crazy hair by now. We just don't care, right? This is about our workout. Alrighty. So the first one that we're going to start with is going to be, what are we going to do? Okay, so it's going to be a squat. No, I lied. It's a jack. I'll find it. I have like 18 papers up there. Okay, so it's a jumping jack. So we're doing jacks out to the side. Then we're going to do jacks in the front. We're going to do some speed skaters. So I'll probably move my mat for this one because my mat slides and I will go with it, and that would be embarrassing and probably painful. And then the last one we're going to do then after here are Heismans. And what that is it's just this balance position here. And it's either a big step or you can jump. All right, here we go. Jumping jacks. Modified or full, up to you. Belly tight, here we go. So we're bringing that heart rate up, right? So I want you to move a bit faster. Breathe. Five seconds. Then we're moving into that front jack. So I'm going to move right into it. If you need some time, you can take it. But the hands just move front. So really, the legs stay exactly the same. And it's just the arms that are moving, changing up. Our speed skaters next. All right, feeling that heart rate coming up. Ten seconds. All right, come on, you got this. Moving into that speed skater, leg back, then to the other side. Maybe you want to take that leg and let it float. Moving a bit faster. Focus on your feet. Make sure you're secure when you land. And you're really reaching for the same place every time. I want it to be just slightly out of range. So you really have to take a big step. Big step. Perfect, all right? Now we're going to come back into that Heisman. So the legs aren't much different again. Just bringing that knee up. Stay low. Keep those abs in. Breathe. In 6 seconds, we're back to that jumping jack. Good, you can take a break or right back into it. Our front jack is next. Remember, it's just the arms that change. Legs are going to stay the same. Hopefully you have some fast music here to inspire those feet to move. I know you're getting tired. So am I. Stay with me. Let's make it through together. All right. Arms to the front. You can do this. Yes, you can. Come on. Figure out what motivates you to stay with an exercise program. Is it your body? Is it your kids? Is it something in your health? I do it for many reasons. We have a lot of cardiovascular disease in our family, and a lot of the women die young, as well as the men. I got no interest in that. I like to be here to see my kids and my grandkids, skaters. So I do it for that. I know a lot of people that do it because they want to be here just for their kids. Some people, they just like how they feel, how their body looks. I'm all about motivation. So find it, stay with it. Maybe it's just a way for you to burn off some stress. I said for me, it's all about being fit. I don't care if I'm a certain size. I worry about my body fat, keeping it into a healthy range. That's why I don't care if I have a six-pack. It doesn't matter to me. I want to enjoy life. I want to be balanced. And I want to be healthy. If I'm going to live a long time, I want to do it very active, not stuck in a wheelchair. Keep it going. 7 seconds. Good. Water, breathe. Okay, we're gonna go onto the floor and we're gonna use our little ball. And if you'd like, you can use your bench or your chair. You don't have to. We're gonna do bridge, and you are free to do bridge just on the floor. The ball or the towel is gonna be between your knees. If you don't have a ball or a towel, that's fine. We can do this without. Let's go ahead and take it down. Ooh. Oops. All right. Scoot in. Get those feet planted, knees, the ball between the knees, up and down. And I want you to come up, press through the heels. Come on up to the shoulders. We're working to those glutes and hamstrings again. This is also gonna get that low back. Breathe. Good, just keep lifting and lower. When you come down, try to hover instead of releasing everything into the floor. Good. All right, we're gonna hold up. Squeeze those glutes, lift. Now I want you to pulse the ball. Push, 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 push. Squeezing those knees together. So now we're moving into that inner thigh. Keep those hips up. Good, pulse, pulse, pulse. Looking good, stay with me. Stay up, come up a little higher. You'll kind of sink down as you get tired. Now hold, squeeze. Now we're gonna pulse the hips. Pulse. While we're pulsing the hips, we're squeezing those knees together. Push, push, push. You got this. Come on. Smile. Oh, we're reshaping that body. Burning lots of calories today. Getting rid of some fat, making ourselves healthier. All right, 2 counts down, 2 counts up. I needed a break. All right, so 2 counts up. We're going to squeeze the knees at the top. Come down 2 counts. Hover. 2 counts up. Squeeze. 2 counts down. Hover. 2 counts up. Squeeze. 2 counts down. Squeeze. Give me a good squeeze. Breathe. Come on, we're strengthening those legs. One more. Hold it up if you can. I've kind of pushed away, so I'm going to scoot a little closer. All right, up and down. All the way up. Hover down. Or maybe now you release all the way down because you need it. Maybe you're feeling that low back. Maybe you're just so shaky. You need that break. I need that break because I'm starting to feel it in my low back, and not in a good way, not in a muscle burning way, but in a I'm fatigued. Good, a little break if you need it. Now we're gonna hold it up. We're gonna squeeze those knees together. So let's lift here, squeeze, squeeze. This is a pulse. You should feel those legs shaking. Pull that belly in nice and tight. If you need the break, you take it down. This is the break right here. You'll feel that release. It might get a little harder at first or a little more intense at first before it releases. Push, push, push. Chase that burn. Stay with it. Little break. All right, so now we're going to pulse those hips. Lift up, pulse, pulse. You're squeezing the knee together, that ball. When you squeeze it, you should see the little pulse or push in that ball. So you're not just holding it. I really want you to squeeze that ball. Best you can. I need a little break. All right, you guys, we are almost done. Come on, stay with me. And next up, 2 count up, 2 count down. All right, 2 count up, ball squeeze at the top, 2 count down, hover all the way down. 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2. This is the last one. Is that belly tight? Are you smiling, believing in yourself? You know you got this. Come on, no complaining. We can do this. You're stronger than you know. I see it time after time after time. Oh, excellent. Release that. Oh, my legs are just like la 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 la. Okay, I'm going to grab a quick drink of water. All right, you ready for these abs? Let's get these abs done. So we're going to use this little ball again. For this one, if you don't have a little ball, you're just going to do these poses just without the little ball behind. I like the ball and how deep it allows you to get into those abs, but really if you don't have it, you can work without it. Whoops. I touched my screen, didn't mean to. Okay, so I want to explain where we put the ball. So the ball goes just slightly underneath the glutes into that low back. We're going to be working in boat pose. So boat pose is here. Normally you lean back and maybe you have those feet up. We are going to keep our feet tethered to the ground for this one. This ball kind of works like a little kickstand. All right, so just make sure it's right in that right spot. It should feel good. You're going to lift through your heart, pushing out with the heart, pulling the belly in nice and tight, and the shoulders are going to be nice and flat. All right, so we're going to work from this position. So I want you just to lean back until your arms are straight. Release those arms. All right, so all we're going to do right here is we're going to go down, lift the arms if you can, lift up, hands back, back, arms reach up. Now, if the arms up is too much for the abs, then just skip it. And all you're going to do is come back and hold and come back up, okay? Keep those feet glued to the floor. They do not come off at all. We're not rounding at all. Lifting with the heart. Take it back and hold right here. All right, we're going to drop the right elbow. We're going to drop it, come back to the center. Now, what I want you to see is it's not me dropping my elbow, actually. It's this twist that I'm doing with my core. Coming back to the center. Make sure you don't come up too high. You really need to lean back. We're getting the oblique. Lean back. Drop the shoulder. Think more shoulder drop than elbow. Feel your core working. Back to the center and hold if you can. If not, the break is fine. Lean back, other side. Drop that shoulder. Drop. Belly tight. Lift your heart. Ooh. Breathe. These are tough. That's what I love about them. I don't feel like I'm, hurting my neck or feeling my hip flexors. I really just feel the core. Back to the center. Break if you need it. I'm actually going to take a little break here. All right, we're going to lean back. You're going to tuck your tailbone, release. Tuck your tailbone, release. So it's these little pelvic tucks we're doing here. While you're leaning back in that position, lifting with that heart, that back is nice and flat. You're going to feel this deep in the transverse abdominis, okay? It runs really deep underneath the belly button. This is one of the muscles that support the back. So we really want this to be good and strong. Tuck, tuck. All right, take it up. Starting over again. Up tall, lean back, come all the way back, maybe arms up, lift, release, back. Good. Listen to your body. If this arms up is too much for you, there'll be a lot of people that just doesn't work for, especially if your low back bothers you, then you're just right here. You'll still get a great ab workout. If you're ready for that next level, then those arms come up. Shoulder blades stay down. Take it back and hold if you can. Tummy's tight. Okay, twisting. Right shoulder drops. Back to the center. Leaning back. Heart lifts. Don't round that back. Whew. Really starting to feel it now. It's getting deep into that muscle. We've already worked the abs a few times during this routine, but this is just finishing them off. We're almost there. Break if you need it. You guys have done such an amazing job. Lean back, release, twist. This is a tough, challenging workout. I hope you complete it over and over again. Remember, you need to give yourself a break between muscle groups one day at least. So tomorrow you wouldn't work anything that you worked today. Lift that heart. I like to do yoga the day after a lifting day because I lift head to toe. And so I like to do yoga. A little break if you need it. It just feels good. Gets all that stuff stretched out. All right, here we go. Lean back, release the arms. Tuck, release, tuck, release. And I really want you to pull like you're trying to take your hip bones to the lower rib cage. Lift your heart. Lift, tuck, lift, tuck, lift. Abs in. Oh. Let's go ahead and take it up. Oh, you guys did such an amazing job. Good job. Get that ball out of the way and maybe take those legs straight. If you can, sit up nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale, release. One more time, big inhale. On this exhale, just release that upper body over those legs. Just let that head drop. Oof. Rounding through the back. And then tummy tighten. See if you can just slowly come all the way down. We're going to stretch out those abs. Arms go overhead. Toes reach out. Take your belly button, reach it to the ceiling, and just breathe into the belly. One more time. Oh, let's go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. Oh, squeeze it in. This is for that low back. Get those glutes off the floor. And now I want you to hold one in and extend the other one all the way down. Now you can hold on to the shin as long as there's no knee pain, or just grab the back here. Either way. Shoulders relax. Ooh, I want you to grab this leg with the outside arm. So mine is my right leg. I'm going to grab it with my right hand. I'm just going to pull it out to the side. My left hand is just going to come on my left hip bone. And I'm just going to feel it opening, gentle stretch in through that hip. Come back to the center, pull in, and now we're going to switch. So let's bring in the other. So this is my left. Pull it in, shoulders relax, extending that right leg or that other leg out, flexing through the foot. It's like you're trying to take the back of the knee and push it into the floor. And then this one, you're pulling that knee as close to the chest as you can, maybe up toward the shoulder if you can get it close enough. And now we're going to go ahead and take this leg with the bent leg, that same hand. So this will be my left. Take it to the left. Right hand to the right hip bone. And coming back to the center, plant those feet. I'm just going to roll into my side. And from here, head drops. You're going to reach up and grab that foot. Bring those knees together, tuck and press. And then, if you can, pull it back slightly, just for a deeper stretch through the quad, through the front of your thigh. and release. I'm just going to roll over. I'm too tired to flip. Just roll over. We're going to do that other side. Oh, take that top foot, knees together, tuck and press. And release. Let's go ahead and come on to our back. I want to do some rolls. So you're going to bring those hands, you're going to grab behind the knees, and you're just going to use those legs to help you roll. Rolling on that spine, releasing the muscles through the back. One more time. This time, come all the way up and hold, tummy tight, and then just come into a seated position, cross-legged, hands to the knees, just lean down, stretching out through the hips, tummy's tight. You have a nice flat back if you can. Let's inhale up. I want to switch the leg that's in the front. Same thing. Lean down. And gently coming up. Let's take the soles of the feet together. Bring them in as close as you can. Hold on to the feet up nice and tall, shoulders relaxed. Take your chest toward the floor, pressing those knees open. And take it up. Let's go ahead and extend one. I'm going to extend my left. I'm going to take my right over the left, hug in with my left, lift up tall, belly tight, and turn and look over my right shoulder. And let's go ahead and switch to that other side. So now it's left over my right. I'm going to go ahead and hug this leg in with my right. Left hand comes behind. Lift your heart, belly tight, twist, look behind. And release. Take those legs out straight again, reaching for those toes. And up nice and tall, hands behind the back. Interlace, squeeze your blades, lift your heart. All right, you guys, good job. I'm so proud of you for completing this workout. We didn't die, we made it. You should be good and worn out though. Release, interlace inside out. Reach as you lean back, tuck your chin, take it to one side. And because we got that metabolism raised up, you are going to be burning calories for hours after this workout. And other side. Make sure you eat some protein. Get your 5 veggies in a day. Back to the center, all the way up. Big inhale. And exhale. Congratulations. You are stronger definitely today than you were before you began this program. I want you to have a wonderful day. Please hit subscribe and like, and I will see you next time.